Time to get to know your Kitchener Rangers once again, and I am joined by Carson Campbell. Carson, thanks for taking time today.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
So growing up in Campbellford, let's just talk about your life finding hockey. How did you find the game? How did you fall in love with hockey?
Well, it's kind of been a family thing, right? I got an older brother who played growing up, dad played, grandpa played, so it's kind of just natural, right, to get into it. So from a super young age, learned how to skate, worked my way up, novice tyke in Campbellford, then kind of gradually, levitated towards a higher level, started playing AAA in Belleville for the Quinte Red Devils, and then here I am today.
So when you were growing up as a hockey fan, who was your favorite team? Who was your favorite player?
Yeah, no, I'm a diehard Maple Leafs fan. I bleed blue. Dad's a fan, Grandpa's a fan. It's a family thing again, right? I kind of am just born into it. If I cheered for anything else, I probably wouldn't get fed dinner, but that's just kind of the way it is.
So for people, Carson, that may not have actually seen you play on the ice yet, describe your game.
Yeah, no, I like to think I'm a reliable two-way defenseman, someone who transitions pucks well, and really prides himself on the little things, getting guys up, stick lifts, little small things that, you don't think make a difference, but, really do in the grand scheme of things. So I definitely pride myself on that.
Hockey's a huge part of your life, obviously, but what would you do if you weren't playing hockey?
Probably outfitting. Me and my dad, we're really big into hunting, fishing, stuff like that. I got an uncle out west who's done it for years. So, I love the outdoors, super outdoorsy person. So that was something I would definitely see myself doing.
Probably a similar answer to my next question. How do you keep busy away from the rink?
Yeah, just to feed on to that. I love to hunt. I love to fish. We've got a few dogs that we train. We throw bumpers, stuff like that. So just anything outdoors and time with family, that helps me get my mind off things.
What's your pregame meal?
Pre-game meal, I'm not very superstitious. I got some pretty awesome billets, so whatever they feel like making, that's what I feel like eating. So
that's great. That's great. Do you have any sort of game day rituals or superstitions that you subscribe to before the game?
I'm a pretty boring guy. I usually get the left side of my equipment on first time. I skate first, then I move to the right. That's kind of just something I've always done. But as far as that, nothing too crazy. Pretty simple.
You've had a lot of bus trips formerly playing in Sarnia, but now here, that wonderful bus trip to Erie, the 4 hours. Let's assume you and the entire team are watching a movie together, and you're picking the movie. What would you pick?
I think I'm probably going with the Miracle on Ice. Herb Brooks, I think that'll get the boys pumped up. It gives me chills every time. Great movie. I would recommend it to anybody watching.
Tonight, we are the greatest hockey team in the world.
We've been hearing that answer a lot this season. Carson, what's your favorite hockey moment, whatever that means to you?
Yeah, growing up, I played for Quinte, like I said. OMHAs was a big deal, so about 2 or 3 years back, we won OMHAs in overtime. It was pretty awesome, so that's definitely something that sticks out.
Finish the following sentence for me. Last question. Being a Kitchener Ranger is?
It's playing for the logo on the front, not the name on the back. Every time you step on the ice, it's playing with pride and really soaking it all in and enjoying it.
Carson Campbell,